July 1973. In a quiet apartment in Hong Kong, one of the most famous martial artists in the world suddenly collapsed. Just hours earlier, he'd been healthy, energetic, and working on the next stage of what would become the biggest moment of his career. By the end of the evening, he would be dead. He was 32 years old, and his name was Bruce Lee. Officially, doctors would say he died from swelling on the brain caused by a reaction to medication, but the explanation left many people unconvinced. Almost immediately, rumours began to spread. Was it heat stroke, poison, or something darker involving powerful criminals in the Hong Kong film industry at the time? More than 50 years later, the sudden death of Bruce Lee remains one of the most mysterious celebrity deaths in history. Tonight, we explore the life, the final hours, and the theories surrounding the death of Bruce Lee. This is Say It Anyway. Bruce Lee was born Lee Jun Fan on November 27th, 1940. Interestingly, he was born in San Francisco while his parents were touring with the Chinese opera company. However, he grew up in Hong Kong. As a teenager, Bruce Lee frequently got into street fights. Concerned about the violence surrounding him, his parents decided to send him back to the United States at the age of 18. There, he began studying philosophy at the University of Washington, but Bruce's true passion was martial arts. He began teaching his own philosophy of fighting, a style that rejected rigid traditions. Instead, he believed martial arts should be adaptable and fluid. He later named his philosophy Jet Kune Do. Bruce Lee eventually caught the attention of Hollywood producers, appearing on television series, and one in particular was The Green Hornet. Although the series lasted only one season, Bruce Lee's speed and fighting style amazed the audiences. However, Hollywood studios were reluctant to cast an Asian actor as a lead acting star. Frustration with the limitations he faced in America, Bruce Lee returned to Hong Kong. That decision would change everything. Back in Hong Kong, Bruce Lee became an instant sensation. His films exploded across Asia and quickly gained worldwide attention. Movies like The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, and Way of the Dragon. This made him the biggest martial arts star in the world. Hollywood finally realised what he had been missing. Bruce Lee began working on a film that would introduce him to the Western audiences. Enter the Dragon. The movie would later become one of the most influential martial arts films ever made. But Bruce Lee would never get to see it fully succeed. At the same time Bruce Lee was developing another ambitious project, the martial arts film he personally designed called Game of Death. The concept was unique. A fighter would battle his way up a tower facing different martial artists on each level. Bruce Lee had filmed several scenes from the project, including the legendary fight scene with basketball star Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Bruce Lee even designed the iconic yellow tracksuit from the film, but the project would never be completed the way he intended. 2 months before his death, Bruce Lee suffered a frightening medical episode. While working in Hong Kong, he suddenly collapsed, and doctors discovered swelling on the brain. After treatment, he quickly recovered, and doctors believe the episode had been caused by heat exhaustion. We'll get there in the end. Bruce Lee returned to work, but the incident would later raise troubling questions. On July 20th, 1973, Bruce Lee spent the day meeting colleagues to discuss future film projects. That evening, he visited the apartment of actress Betty Ting Pai in Hong Kong. While there, Bruce Lee complained of a headache. She gave him some painkillers. The medication contained a common ingredient used for headaches. Bruce Lee decided to lie down and rest. But while people later tried to wake him, he did not respond. Doctors were called immediately, but Bruce Lee was already dead. He was just 32 years old. An autopsy revealed that Bruce Lee's brain had swollen dramatically. Doctors ruled the cause of death as cerebral edema, swelling of the brain. They concluded that Bruce Lee had suffered a rare reaction to the pain medication he had taken, but many people found this explanation difficult to accept. Bruce Lee was known for his incredible physical condition. How could a simple headache pill suddenly kill one of the healthiest men in the world? Almost immediately, theories began to circulate. Some believe Bruce Lee had died from heat stroke, others suggested a hidden medical condition, more dramatic rumours claimed he had been poisoned. Some even claim powerful criminal organisations in Hong Kong film industry may have been involved. However, no credible evidence was ever confirmed of these theories. Most medical experts still support the original explanation. It is a rare and fatal reaction to medication, yet the mystery has never fully faded. Bruce Lee was more than a movie star. He changed how martial arts was viewed across the world. He inspired millions, and he broke barriers in Hollywood. Just weeks after his death, Enter the Dragon was released. The film became a global sensation, and Bruce Lee became a legend. But the sudden nature of his death still raises questions today. A life that burned incredibly bright and ended far too soon. This is Say It Anyway. I'm Lisa, and tonight we explored the mysterious death of Bruce Lee. Next time, another celebrity, another mystery, and another story where fame and death collide. Until then, have a wonderful night.